Oops, did the game crash? Nah, I pressed crash game on my off host. Here he is. Cream soup and chick. But we're gonna call him, Forever Alone, I guess. What's up, Xbox moderators? My name is Psychomanilov, and my game was frozen, IP address grabbed, and Forever Alone apparently DDoSed himself because I have no idea. I was enjoying some Black Ops 2 and there he was, using his little RGH to express how ugly he is. Hey, I have no idea how you only get 24 kills when every game, this is all you do. Surely you'd think to end the game with 80 kills at least, but a modded Xbox and skill issue means you'll get there, but you know, it takes time to get good at the game. Meanwhile, we have pros who manage to drop more kills without mods. Anyway, I confronted this gentleman, but his mic was atrocious. How do you drop $200 for a modded console but can't pay at least $5 for a mic? His 25 megabytes per second internet explains it, but then again, he's the kind of guy to accidentally DDoS himself. Whatever the case is, I do my best to edit this video so his mic is somewhat understandable.
Okay, it's a fucking kinect mic. What the fuck else do you expect from it, bro?
Fucking you have an RGH, at least buy a fucking decent mic like a decent person, holy shit. It is 2024. You, instead of going outside, you know, taking a girl out to a date or something, you spend money on an RGH to ruin it for everyone.
Come here, let's get in this bag.
What did you just say? Well, I think the good news for the haters is this is gonna be a very short confrontation because of your hideous microphone. So I mean, before I go, do you have anything else for me or no? You have anything to say?
Oh, hold up, I'll look at for you.
What? Fuck, he froze me, dude. I am pissed off. Dude, it is so hard confronting that guy because of that fucking mic. What happened to the game? I think it looked at your ugly face and froze in place. I think that's what happened. Throughout the whole video, he's basically just telling me to shut the fuck up, and that's pretty much it. He didn't have a lot to say, and when he did, it sounded like he was underwater. He did call me the F word, I'm assuming he's homophobic, and he did make fun of autism, which, in my opinion, is a little bit too far. The tism? Are you trying to sound cool and say the tism instead of autism? So you're using derogatory language and like, what, you're making fun of people with autism? The last guy that said that to me, he underwent some problems. I think you're gonna want to change your strategy. There's nothing wrong with autism, so don't use that as an insult.
Don't use that.
I know it's Xbox Live, you gotta appear like a cool and badass kid, which obviously you're not, but still, don't use that as an insult. That's fucked up. I get it. It's Xbox Live, we're invincible behind our TV screens, but still, don't discriminate against homosexuals and disabilities. It doesn't make you look cool, it makes you look like a fucking tool. But besides that, here's what we learned about Forever Alone. He has an RGH, and for my RGH viewers out there that don't play like this, I know you're probably saying, on the behalf of the RGH community, we don't associate with that douchebag. And that's fine. We still need to point out that he bought a modded Xbox for this shit. I mean, meanwhile, theater mods are free. What a fucking idiot in this economy. Also, he did crash my game like 2 or 3 times, which he seemed really happy about for some reason. Also, he grabbed my IP address. My VPN wasn't even on at the time, but I guess he tried scaring me? Hey, I was DDoSed 20 times by one guy. Nothing scares me anymore. Also, his internet was terrible, and I mean, really terrible. It was actually common for him to time out of the game. That's because his internet speed is a whopping 50 megabytes per second. 2001 technology. Or he DDoSed himself trying to DDoS me. You never know. I mean, he does seem like the kind of guy to do that. And with all that in mind, we did have a short conversation. He sent me the first message with, "Oops, did the game crash?" That was him proudly announcing that he froze my game. But the funny thing is, he dropped $200 to do that. Meanwhile, you can do the same thing with a theater clip infection for free. Please, don't ever give anyone financial advice. So I basically told him my game froze because it saw his ugly face. And all he said was, "Nah, LMAO, I pressed crash game on my off host." And that right there is the biggest loser message of all time. I mean, listen to what these lovely ladies think about it. Okay, wait, just hear me out for a sec, okay? I know I'm gonna go to hell for laughing at this because I am gonna admit that I did laugh my ass off. But I mean, jokes aside, that roast is just straight up manslaughter, okay? You killed that guy. Believe it or not, I found this one funnier because it's just so specific, like middle-aged man that eats Taco Bell for breakfast every day. I mean, that is also manslaughter, but it's like a lesser charge, if that makes sense. But telling someone you crashed their game with an off host and you have an RGH, I mean, it's not going to impress anyone. Once again, I am not responsible for any manslaughter that you've seen in this video. So, hands down, I just tell him to Google women because that message just screams, you're gonna spend the rest of your life by yourself. And this message was also influenced by his homophobia when he called me the F word. So that's why I said women instead of men. And then he said, I'm back, he, my CPU got banned, but thankfully I just spoofed my KV to yours, thank you. Honestly, I don't speak the loser lingo, but I'm gonna try to decipher that message. It seems to me he's making an excuse as to why he timed out of the game. He's saying he was banned, but no, you weren't. You were one barring the whole time up until your 2001 technology router crashed. Or you're using a McDonald's hotspot. Hey, I don't blame you, it's free internet, but at least buy a soda or something. Don't leech off of McDonald's Wi-Fi just to convince someone that you didn't crash. It probably took like 30 seconds for that message to render and send. Fucking 50 megabytes per second. Google Fiber, just hit this guy up, please. Also, I'm not sure why he spells like this. If you think about it, his thumb was hitting the A button 7 times only to put 7 Ks at the end of that. Alright, this guy has like way too much time on his hands. Like the sun provides vitamin D, I'm just saying. And before I go, I felt like I needed to point this out. When I looked at, Forever Alone's player channel on Black Ops 2, it showed some new theater mod infection. Apparently it was created after Treyarch updated it, which is also a slap on their face and to the people who claim the update fixed the theater mod infections. But I don't get why he's basically insulting himself with the theater infection, which is free by the way, all while he has an RGH that isn't free. Kinda weird, I never saw an RGH hacker using theater mods, it's an odd mix. So during editing, I just logged in to do some last minute stuff, and as you could see, he spoofed, infected my account or something. He made the emblem saying I'm a pedo, which apparently is his favorite word, I'm not sure why. And to be honest, you could have done a better job with that emblem. You're not really an artist, you kind of suck at it, but that's not the point. It's not about art, it's about you and your favorite P word. I'm not really sure why you enjoy that word. And he also made this little gift for me. It's very adorable. Froze by Skipper, froze by Void, Discord, XB Guard, hold the L. That is very adorable. Except, I'm not the one holding the L. You're the one who sent me that off-host virgin message, whatever that shit meant, and got slaughtered by 2 women. And trust me, that is the only action you're gonna get from a woman. Once again, I am saying women, because I don't think this guy is gay. After all, he did call me the F word, and also made fun of autism, and I'm not really sure why. But we can't mess with this guy. I mean, this guy is a tough guy. He's an internet keyboard tough guy. He put 5 Ks in his thank you, and put down 200 bucks for an RGH, when you could just buy a cheaper Xbox 360 and not play like a fucking loser. But wow, this is so adorable. I'm assuming by tomorrow this is gonna be unfrozen. Someone's gonna see this video and just unfreeze me, so it really doesn't matter. But I don't like how your ugly hands just went all over this account. This account of legitimateness. Disgusting. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe. I would appreciate that very much. With that being said, I thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope you enjoyed your stay. I'll see you guys in the next video, and I'm out. Goodbye.